name's Sierra Jones. I have a major in Law and Clinical Social Work. I graduated at University of the Cumberlands, and I'm here to talk to you all today. First off, I'm going to discuss the limits of confidentiality. What is said between us stays between us unless you show signs of being homicidal or suicidal. And if you do that, then I will have to tell someone. And if I do tell someone, they will help you with that. So first off, how about you introduce yourself?
My name's Katie. I'm 36 years old. I guess you say I'm a single mom because my husband's not ever around. And I have 4 children. Chanel is the second to youngest. And it's just been really rough recently. I've been really sick and just worn out. And I just am over everything and want things to be different.
Okay, what makes you say that it's been rough?
Chanel's been acting out a lot at school in the neighborhood, getting in fights constantly. She's like stolen $300 from me recently, and every time I ask her why she's doing it, she tells me that it's because she just wants attention. And I tell her that regardless if she wants attention or not, like she's gotta like stand up and like do what's right, regardless if she's eating what she needs.
Okay, Chanel, how about you introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Chanel Williams. That's my mom. Let's see. I'm on the dance team at school. I'm the captain of the dance team at school. And that's like, I don't know, that means a lot to me. Everybody looks up to me as a, dance captain. And I'm 16 years old and, cute, fun, everything in between.
Okay. So, can you tell me what brought you here today?
Well, my mom basically is kind of like making me do this. But, she doesn't pay any attention to me. Like, she'll skip over that fact. My mom does not pay attention to me. I have 3 other siblings. 100% on them. Like, 0% on me. So, she probably don't even realize I'm standing right next to her right now. Like, she pays no attention to me at all.
Okay. So, you said that Chanel acts out a lot, and then said this is because she's not getting any attention.
Yeah, every single time.
Okay, and then by what she's saying, she's obviously lacking attention. So, Chanel, your mom said that you stole $300 from her. And what made you steal the $300 from her?
I mean, I stole it because, one, she doesn't pay attention to me. I have to commit crimes for her to realize that I'm still living under her house or even around her. So I decided to steal her $300 because she pays attention to that money. So I'm stealing your $300 until you realize it's gone. And of course, I took it out of all your kids.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
And that like hurts and it's exhausting. Like every single time, like she acts out or misbehaves, like we go through the same thing. Wears me out. It's just makes like the home like really stressful. Like just a lot of drama added, and it's not necessary.
Okay. So, have you ever thought about like all the stress that it would cause on your mom if you took the money?
I mean, yeah, it's going to cause stress because it's already hard enough her trying to pay the bills and it's just her in the household. But at the same time, if I never stole the money, then she won't pay any attention to me. That's 100% fact. She does not pay attention to me. So I have to do stuff that calls for her to pay attention to me. So if I didn't, I wouldn't exist.
Okay. So Chanel, you're saying that in order for you to get attention from your mother, you feel like you have to act out in negative ways to get the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and you've been getting in fights at school, right?
I get in fights at school because that's the only time she comes to defend me, or that's the only time she comes, period. I had a student-teacher conference about my grades, which are getting better. She doesn't even show up because she doesn't care. If if I get into a fight, she has to show up because she has to take me home because I get suspended.
Okay.
That's the only time she comes and acts like she's involved in my life, when in reality she's not.
Okay. So what you're saying is your mother you just feel like your mother just doesn't want anything to do with you other than whenever you're in trouble. Okay. How do you feel about that?
Overwhelmed, because like I have so much on my plate already. Like I don't know how to manage everything, and having 4 kids, like that's a lot of responsibility in itself. And so like then her acting out, having to like go pick her up and stuff, like that just adds extra stuff to like what has to be done that day. And I don't feel like I can get it all done. And you know, getting the clothes washed and like food on the table and keeping like a roof over our heads like is what's important to me. And I feel like that's what my kids need, you know. Like, I love them, all of them, I love them. But, like, I can't keep, like, taking time out to, like, go and fix something that shouldn't have been started in the first place.
Okay. So, Chanel, have you ever sat down and talked to your mom about trying to get the attention that you need rather than acting out in negative ways?
I mean, no, not really. But there has been times when I've asked her to come to things and she won't show up. I had a dance performance 2 weeks ago, told her a week ago, never showed up. My little brother had a saxophone performance, she went to that. My older brother, he's a tennis coach, she went to go sing, surprised me on top of that. Then my sister graduated, she was there, front row center, camera, all zoomed in, missed my performance though. And they weren't on the same days, so there wasn't a reason why she didn't show up.
I had to work.
That's always the excuse. She has to work.
Okay. Did you, like, tell Chanel that's the reason why you didn't show up?
Yeah, that's what I told her. I can't take off from work because I'll lose my job. And then there won't be food in the house. There won't be a roof. There won't be beds. There won't be anything.
Have you ever sat down and tried to talk to her about her attitude or like her negative behavior?
I have tried and I have tried and I have given up. Like it's just all the time like in my face about like how I don't do enough and how I don't am not there for her.
And obviously your mother does care because she's the one that made you come here today. So
If she cares, then we need to figure out how we're gonna. I think that if she cares enough about me, then we need to set time together where we hang out and do stuff.
I mean, that's a really good point. And you all need to try to sit down and take time aside, especially with Chanel's negative behavior. You all need to, especially, I mean, I know you have other kids, so like right now with her acting out in negative ways, you need to try to give her a little bit more attention and build a bond between you two, whether it's going to the park or scrapbooking, and just try to build a bond between you two. And then later on, do something with all the children, because I'm sure Chanel wants to spend time with her siblings, and do something as a family.
Right.
So, but right now, I'm pretty sure Chanel needs more attention, because doing the money and acting out at school. So, how do you feel about that, Chanel?
That's good. So if we can do that, maybe not this week because you have to work, but next week, one day that you're free, then I think we should do that.
Yeah, because I want all my kids to be happy and them all to be where they need to be and do above and beyond what they think they can do,
Yes.
and I want to be able to support them, but I don't always know how. So
Yeah. It's understandable, and I'm sure it's really hard being a single mother. So,
yeah,
and I know it's really hard to get the ends meeting with
Yeah.
4 kids in the house. So.
yeah.
Have you ever tried to, where is it you work at?
I work in a factory.
Okay. Have you ever tried to get more assistance
Well, like the number of hours I work in the amount of money, like I'm like right above like the cutoff.
Okay.
So that makes it hard like to get the extra money like for after school program, or not after school programs, but the meals and stuff, like those kind of programs for them at school to have. And
Okay. Because I'm sure that would take more stress off of you and Chanel both.
yeah, and then like I just had surgery, so like I'm on restrictions at work, so that like, you know, puts me at a place of being laid off easier than other people.
Yes. So Chanel, between you and your mother getting together and bonding, what are some things that you would like to do?
Well, we're broke, so we're not going shopping. But I don't know. I like scrapbooking. Well, I've never tried, but we got pictures and glue, so we can cut and paste something together. Or she knits and does that old lady stuff. But I mean, I can try to learn how to over and under and make a blanket or something. I don't know, but I think that's a good solution to the problem.
Okay. I feel like we've met a lot of, like, a good compromise today between the two of you.
Yeah.
And if you, like, let me know how it progresses between you two, and we can come back next week and just, like, keep me posted if anything else comes up and it's not meeting you two. Thank you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Bye.